Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B-I-double, here to bring you this week's show. And no, we are not doing mayhem today if you don't pay attention. This is night one of the Super Junior World Cup. And as you take a look at your screen and you see the 8 men involved in night one's tournament, you understand we are getting ready to go. We have 16 representatives from High Class Wrestling, 4 from Blitz Wrestling Organization, and 4 from Supernova Pro. The World Cup is officially live now. And we are kicking things off with one, I don't know, 5th, depending on how you look at it, of the Yamamoto clan, as Akira goes one-on-one with Raiden Frost. A guy old school fans may have remembered. He had some appearances for us in the past, but most recently made his return to Supernova Pro, been involved in that best-of-7 feud with Rico Ramirez. But for now, the only thing that matters is this next match. Akira and Raiden Frost, who will be the man to move on to the next round? Akira still looking for his moment. It's been a long damn time. Everybody's waiting for Akira's big moment. Raiden Frost might come out of nowhere and take that moment from him. And we will find all of this out next. Just get a look at that stage. And Akira makes his way to the ring with his best Ermac impersonation. Mortal Kombat 3 Ermac. Akira representing Japan here in the Super Junior World Cup, as will a lot of other people, but that's, you know, there's only so many countries we have. And Raiden Frost out of Honolulu, Hawaii, makes his way to the ring. Haven't personally been able to call a Frost match in 9 years. He was a young boy last time I saw him. He stepped all that up recently. Akira Frost, first match of the 2018 Super Junior World Cup. And Frost out of the blocks with that snapping Frankensteiner. Fez chop. Another one that puts Akira back down. A boot to the face won't do him any favors. And Frost looking to fly early. Imploding 450, and the match just started. Frost is trying to make an impact here tonight. Now into the Tiger Suplex, no bridge. Frost is a man-possessed. Northern Lights, no bridge, but I'll let him slide because his feet were in the ropes. Akira could get minute-riced here. He's able to kick out at one. Frost is on a whole other level right now. Akira with the head scissor escape. Now giving him a taste of his own medicine. That dragon suplex. Akira says, you want to throw suplexes, we can do it. Off the ropes, Japanese arm drag, foreign arm drag. Akira going for that big right hand, blocked. Frost with a forearm. Thinking vertical suplex. Instead, turns it into a hesitation brainbuster. This match has been like 90% Frost in the opening moments, who now has that cross arm breaker. Looked like Akira was able to get his pinky toe on the bottom rope. Detonation kick right to the temple. Frost trying to pull himself up using the ropes right now. Axe handle from Akira. Akira snapmares him down, looking to slow Frost down. Got that grounded octopus stretch. Trying to wear down the abdomen, slow him down. Frost, though, able to fight back with a left. And another that breaks it. Hip toss gets him out of the predicament. But you can see the strain on his lower body. Now trying to just inflict more pain on Akira. Stomps on the elbow, tries to invert it, goes for the boot. Akira catches, rolls through with that wheel kick. Now again, figure fours the neck. Drops the elbows, doing anything he can to keep Frost grounded. Frost could legitimately be one of, if not the fastest man in this tournament. Snake Eyes in the corner, though. That won't do him any favors as Akira now goes for a cover. Only a count of one. Goes for the boot. Frost rolls out of the way, back to his feet. Snap, belly to back. Frost throwing all the suplexes here tonight. Superstar is in the back, very proud. Runs in, shoots Akira off the ropes. Baseball slide under, pop up into the Frankensteiner. Standing corkscrew moonsault. Now to the top rope. Looking to fly. Frog splash. Connects. You gotta think that had to take something out of Frost, though. Seen him clutching at his ribs on and off throughout this match after that octopus. And now Akira buries a knee into the ribs. Arm wringer takedown. Runs through Frost with a forearm. There's a second Tanahashi takedown. Runs in, forward, low kick, drops Frost into the cover. And Frost able to kick out, but his eyes are glazed right now. Or maybe he was playing possum as he breaks the grip into the European uppercut, snaps off yet another Frankensteiner. Akira, though, ready. Falling arm drag creates that little bit of separation, goes for the Tyrian DDT. Frost not having it. There's Akira with yet another reversal. This one a fireman's carry. Goes for the boot, caught, and gets a taste of his own medicine as Frost able to roll through with the wheel kick. Akira now, short brainbuster. Akira goes to the outside. Springboard 450. drops down. Back press with a deep hook of the leg. And Frost able to kick out at 2.5. That was Akira's best shot. Outside in with the tope. Turns him around. Body lock, but reversed. Clubbing blow. There's a belly to back suplex. And pardon me for not knowing names of people's finish. Except that. Frostbite reverse DDT. Into the cover. Leg hooked. And Raiden Frost picks up the victory, moving on to the next round of the Super Junior World Cup. You see that beautiful frog splash from earlier in the match. And Akira would go on a roll after that. Forward low kick. Springboard 450. Frost, with what little he had left, would kick out. Hammerlock reverse DDT. He calls it Frostbite. I call it a victory. And Frost will be moving on in the Super Junior World Cup. Supernova got their eyes on this one. As we move on to the next match, and for night one, this is the one that I have my eyes on. There has been a little bit of hatred between these two for a long time, and not many people were made aware of it. But when Cade came in, he wanted to be the video game guy. And did not like the fact that Dylon Chase made a name for himself using that Terry Bogard gear. And now we finally get a one-on-one match with severe consequences. It is Dylon Chase versus Cade. It's USA versus USA. But more importantly, it is HCW versus The Fallen. And kinda versus Blitz, depending on how you look at it. Dylon Chase, Cade, next on the Super Junior World Cup opening round. I did say Fallen, didn't I? This is going to be a long day. And I feel like Dylon Chase taking a shot right now. Knows Cade doesn't like it, so the first thing he does is come out as Terry Bogard. See, I got Fallen on the brain because Fallen are the only faction without a member. Well, I guess the movement doesn't have a member either. as Cade makes his way to the ring. Still wearing that destroyed mask. The unplugged one representing Project Mayhem here. Former Super Junior champion. Looking to add Super Junior World Cup winner to his resume. You see Chase walking around the outside, not really paying any kind of attention, which I think you should, because this man is utterly insane. Dylon Chase, Cade. Super Junior World Cup, match 2. Chase out of the blocks, low swinging neck breaker. Still trying to take advantage. Snaps the suplex. Usually Cade likes to start the match off hot, but got caught here. But sweeps the leg like the Cobra Kai Dojo, throws the right hand. Has Chase up, payback, low swinging neck breaker of his own. Sends Chase off the ropes, back elbow, levels him. And Chase now being introduced to that top turnbuckle. Falls flat. Cade back in control now. Pulls him up just to drop him with a backbreaker. European uppercut rocks Dylon. Had a fireman's carry in mind, but Dylon able to roll back into the reverse DDT. Sends him off the ropes, goes for that back elbow. Cade says no sir, blocks into that high angle belly to back suplex. Chase off the jawbreaker, goes for the cutter. Stevie gets a dub, and Chase gets the right. Overhead kick. Chase back on his feet, buries the knee to the midsection. Now trying to stomp a hole through the chest of Cade. Chase playing to the crowd right now. He needs to be focusing on his opponent. European uppercut to Cade. Big right hands. Put him in the corner. Sends him back off the ropes. Two-handed bulldog. But another European uppercut from Cade, who then transitions it into a Northern Lights with a bridge. Iceman extremely happy. Doesn't matter if it's the first move or the last move. You bridge the Northern Lights, damn it. Cade goes for the forearm. Chase out of the way, but Cade's still back on his feet. Steeroke. Cade now trying to destroy the legs. Keep Chase from picking up speed. Snappers him down. Cade eats that elbow. Chase back up now. Pulls him back in. Pendulum style backbreaker. Chase picking the spots, sends him into the corner. Cade with a reversal though. Chase gets the knees up. Missile drop kick. And Chase is feeling it. Power wave right in the corner. Hip attack for good measure. Goes low, transitions wraps the left arm, donkey kick. Chase is throwing out combos here tonight. He tries to jam that left arm before dropping the leg, brother. And Chase looking to end it. Flattens him. Rolls through him from the mile high. And Chase picks up the victory. And it has not been a good second half of the season for Cade. Started this match off hot. There's the beautiful bridge on the Northern Lights. But the mile high would spell defeat for Cade. And Dylon Chase gonna be moving on to the next round. As we get set for our next match, Hyper Suzuki going one-on-one with Supernova Pros Eddie Van Hazard. You want to talk about a rookie with an upside. Eddie Van Hazard legitimately came out of the dojo ready for war, along with his tag team partner, Jin. These two have been going at it on social media. Suzuki says Van Hazard does not belong in this tournament, didn't put in enough work. Van Hazard here to prove him wrong. Also, I don't like Suzuki's attitude as of late. That's not. I thought it was cotton candy, but the more that I look at it, that's not pink. That's purple. It's an odd shade. I gotta say, I dig it though. That's right. I forgot that part. EVH is the youngest man to hold gold in the triad. I always forget how young he really is. Hyper Suzuki, not his normal self, not a lot of emotion, very stoic walking to the ring. Something you don't see often, usually lots of emotion, lots of fun. He is looking clean tonight. And EVH from Supernova Pro, Eddie Van Hazard, one half of 67.85. Representing the USA, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Going against the Japanese sensation, Hyper Suzuki. Hyper Suzuki, Eddie Van Hazard. Match 3 of the 2018 Super Junior World Cup, and Van Hazard going to look to back the bigger man into the corner. That boy's so young. Suzuki transitions into that top wrist lock. Beautiful transition. Van Hazard go behind into the side headlock. Now top wrist lock of his own, key lock if you will, as he sweeps out the leg. Van Hazard gonna have to deal with not only the striking expertise of Hyper Suzuki, but also that experience edge. As we get a clean break from these two men. Suzuki snaps suplex into the corner. Floats over, didn't realize exactly how close EVH was to the ropes. Round kick to the chest. European uppercut rocks Suzuki. Van Hazard high leap into the DDT. Multiple times Super Junior champion. I've lost count at this point. 4, 5? Something like that in these 3 seasons. Nothing this season. It's an off season for Suzuki. Getting passed up by a lot of these talents. Suzuki has... It's very weird to say that Suzuki has a size advantage in a match. But boy does he in this one. But that might not matter as EVH shrugs him off into that step-up enziguri. Suzuki off the knee lift, pulls EVH back up, shoots him off the ropes. Perfectly executed arm drag. And Suzuki ascends to the second rope now. Drops the splash as EVH was falling. Not what you want to deal with. That's a lot of weight coming across the neck and chest. Now an arm breaker. Suzuki not done. Sends the kid over the ropes and a forearm puts him on the floor. As the referee begins his count, Suzuki not going to win it like that. Makes his way outside trying to do something crazy, but EVH reversal into the reverse DDT, and Van Hazard now tries to take advantage, but a jawbreaker into that rolling sabot kick. Suzuki, no games played. Count of 5. Going for the slam, but again, Van Hazard able to reverse out of it. Falling arm breaker, face buster. Count of 7. Both men back in the ring now. EVH stomping away. Falls into that quick cover. Pulls him up just to hit the layout reverse DDT. Now a dragon sleeper giving Suzuki a taste of his own medicine. And I gotta say this would be an upset. As Suzuki fights back with the knees, gets up to his feet. Van Hazard has him on the shoulders, drops him across that top turnbuckle. Suzuki now sent into the corner. EVH follows, gets caught. Front face lock, clubbing blow, then pulled back to his feet with the vertical. Suzuki might be underestimating Eddie Van Hazard here. Drop kick right between the shoulder blades. Up on the shoulders of Suzuki, dropped on that top turnbuckle, snake eyes. Outstretches the right arm, drops the leg, brother. Stevie gets a dub. But you violated Wizard Rule, sir. Crucifix driver. EVH still young. Over the shoulder arm breaker, though. Right hand puts Suzuki against the ropes. Now thrown to the outside. EVH could be looking to fly. Instead, missile dropkick through the ropes. Count of three as these two are on the outside again. Van Hazard set in. Suzuki follows him up. Pulls the kid to his feet. Looking for the hyper combo. Laying in those strikes. And another one to the chest. Suzuki looking to end this one. Has him up. Hyper driver, dead center. Into the cover. Strong showing by Eddie Van Hazard in his HCW debut. But Hyper Suzuki picks up the victory. That is what the Experience Edge can do for you. But EVH looked great in this one. Had his moments of control, but let that inexperience get the better of him. Like right there, violates Wizard Rule, eats a crucifix driver, and then off the hyper combo, the hyper driver, and Hyper Suzuki picks up the victory. A whole lot of hyper in one sentence. Hyper Suzuki picks up the victory, moving himself on to the next round. As we take a look at these updated brackets. Yeah, I'm about to say that was different. Telling you, man, Suzuki feels overlooked, doesn't like it. As we now have our last match of the opening round. As Supernova Pro Shadow Star goes one-on-one with HCW's Ultimo Azteca. It's Mexico versus, I don't know, the Demon Universe? Whole lot of SP dub. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Shadow Star, originally trained by Superstar years ago. But this is not that same kid we remember. Ah, so he's Brazilian. So we have yet another country whose flag will not be represented on the stage because I had no idea. I guess we still didn't fire the graphics guy who says that every match is taking place in a different city and state. As Shadow Star makes his way to the ring. I guess you could say making his return. As I said, he was with us years ago. As part of that ridiculous Star Tribe. And Superstar had like 18 people. I affectionately refer to them as Star Wars, and none of them like it. And his opponent, Ultimo Azteca, from Mexico, representing Sin Límite in this one. I want to talk about a kid with a lot of upside. Lots of the guys in the back see good things in the future for Azteca. Made his way from high-class lucha, team with Blanco Guerrero. And I knew I was forgetting something there. Shadow Star is currently the SPW Cruiserweight Champion. I knew somebody was a champion on this show, and I forgot. You will also see on night 3 the HCW Super Junior Champion. Lots of gold in this tournament. Lots of current and former champions. Shadow Star, Ultimo Azteca. Shadow Star out of the blocks, flips out, hangs on to that DDT. Shadow Star has a style all his own. That strike combination. As I said, style all his own. Lots of striking, but also a little bit of flying here and there. And as you're seeing here, extremely technical. Azteca able to try to pull that boot away. Gets up, but eats the Meteora. Round kick to the spine. Azteca not having it. Pulls up and down with that sunset bomb. Yeah, I thought I saw Brian Thomas working with the kid. Shadow Star sent off the ropes. Pop-up Frankensteiner from Ultimo Azteca, who will be bringing strictly Lucha Libre to his match. Up and down with that inverted DDT. Waits for Shadow Star to get to his feet. Seated drop kick, 2 boots to the chest. EFED's chop. Shadow Star breaks. Punched low to the gut. Runs in another Meteora. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Slowing the faster man down. Shadow Star now waits. There's the knee right to the jaw off the second rope. Shadow Star wasting no time into the flatliner. Azteca, though, pops up. Snaps off that Enziguri. Pulls Shadow Star up and again into the reverse DDT. Pulls him into the corner, likes this modified monkey flip. Shadow Star, separation, pulls himself up on the ropes. Sees Azteca coming, backdrops him over. Azteca holds on, but the forearm drops him. Shadow Star gonna follow him out to the floor. He is extremely proud of his heritage. Not so proud of the way he took that DDT, however. Shadow Star is one of those guys, he is all about angles, never really attacks you straight on. Azteca gets rammed sternum first in the German announce table, but pops up and down with a sunset bomb again. Now introduced to the steel ring post. Sent into the ring, breaks the referee's count. Azteca now has Shadow Star up. Drops him on that top turnbuckle. Now into the cover. That stiff round kick to the spine. Azteca trying to slow it down a bit, work on the neck of Shadow Star. Snapmare down. Holding on to that side headlock, trying to make sure Shadow Star doesn't gain any ground. But on his way up, breaks the grip. Pair of elbows to the ribs. Go behind. Goes for the sweet and sour. Azteca lands on his feet. Big old overhand chop to the chest. And Shadow Star looking to take a breather now. These two continue to fight it out on the outside. Shadow Star jams spine first into that ring post. This is a different side of Ultimo Azteca. Now into the ring post again. Fireman's carry. Ultimo Azteca showing a whole other side. Another big overhand chop. Very aggressive here tonight. Arm drag from Shadow Star. Referee to count of 7. Tyrian DDT. Shadow Star could be looking for the count out victory. Count of 8. We're at 9. And nowhere for Azteca to go. Shadow Star picks up the victory. We see that nasty flatliner from earlier in the match. Seemed to do nothing but wake Azteca up as he would take advantage for the rest of it. But Shadow Star playing things very smart. Assaults Azteca on the outside. Drops the Tyrian DDT. And Ultimo Azteca could not make his way back into the ring. And I agree, somebody needs to check on him. I have never seen Azteca that slow to do anything, and he is still on a knee on the outside. And Shadow Star is moving on to the semifinals. The Brazilian-born Shadow Star picks up his victory by any means necessary. As we go back, take a look at these updated brackets. See what the semifinals are looking like. We are going to get it started with Raiden Frost going one-on-one with Dylon Chase. Both pretty much one-sided victories in their opening contest. Frost has a lot to prove since bringing himself back to the triad. Chase, maybe just as much, if not more, to prove, for the simple fact of everyone has always said that this kid is going to be a multi-time champion. This kid is going to do everything. But Dylon has not lived up to his potential. Hoping that this Super Junior World Cup can do that for him. It's Frost versus Dylon Chase next in our first semi-final match of the 2018 Super Junior World Cup. Frost still got some pep in his step as he makes his way to the ring. Hey, you remember the Honolulu Hit Squad? You remember those guys? Whatever happened to them? Since Frost took their nickname. As Dylon Chase makes his way back to the ring, always in for a good time. Oh, man, what happened to Eddie, man? We're going to talk about a guy I thought had an upside until he snapped his leg in half. Somebody should check on Eddie Matua. Raiden Frost, Dylon Chase, semifinals, match 5. Dylon out of the blocks with a snap suplex. Dylon after the clubbing blow pulls Frost back up, snap suplex. Frost off the right hand, slinging Saito suplex. Now front face lock, releases, double wrist Northern Lights. Goes for the super kick. Dylon catches, elbows the knee, pulls Frost up onto the shoulders, into the gut buster. Back elbow. Chase looking great in this one. Whereas his first match, he was pretty much dominated and pulled it out in the end. It has been all Dylon Chase in this one. Arm wringer takedown into the cover. Frost able to kick out at 2. Now pulls him back into that Steiner recliner. Lots of pressure on the neck and back. Frost, though, able to break the grip, slide through the legs, pick both ankles. Make his way back up to his feet. Sit out face buster. Frost now has him up into the brain buster. Frost tired of getting beat down. Tyrion DDT. Now to the outside, looking to do something fun. Springs in with the missile drop kick, 2 boots to the chest of Dylon Chase. Knife edge chop going for the Tyrion DDT again. Instead eats a knee. Goes for the slam, but Frost over the shoulders. High angle belly to back suplex. Now it's Frost with the submission, pulling back on the chin lock, burying the knee into the lower back. Chase not having it, weasels his way out, but instead shot off the ropes. Frost go behind into the German suplex. And Chase looking to roll out and get a breather. Not a fun place to be. As Frost just drops him with the right. Frost with that beautiful springboard moonsault, an acai, if you will, but stepped up an extra rung. Standing corkscrew moonsault now. And Stevie gets a dub. We're at 60. Chase thinking belly to belly. Frost not having it. That hip toss reversal. Referee at a count of 5 now. Trying to send Chase back in the ring. Chase fights back with all the elbows. Frost sent to the ring. Chase follows, wanting to get that advantage. Clubbing blow to the back. Chase drops him with that backbreaker yet again. Big right hand. Frost wobbles himself into the corner. Runs in, eats the knees. This is how Chase won it last time. Missile drop kick. Power wave. Goes for the hip attack, but Frost saw it coming from the last match. Doesn't matter. Is Chase able to swing out the donkey kick into the cover? Frost able to kick out at 2.5. And that is not where Frost wants to be. Mile high. Roll through. Chase looking to pick it up. And Dylon Chase wins again. He said this tournament was his, and he is moving on to the finals of night 1. We take a look back at some of the reversals. It gets followed up with a donkey kick. But in the end, the mile high would spell defeat for yet another man in this tournament. As Dylon Chase puts himself into the finals. As we know now, Chase in the finals, who will join him? This is a match when these brackets were announced, a lot of people were hoping they would see. But a lot of people thought maybe it would happen in the finals. The way the brackets work out, it's happening in the semis. We know Supernova's excited. I'm excited. So let's get ready for Hyper Suzuki going one-on-one with Shadow Star. Shadow Star picked up a clean victory in his first round match. Suzuki had to fight. EVH brought it to him. Shadow Star probably the fresher of the two men, even though his match was most recent. Or no, his match was first. My bad. Hyper Suzuki, Shadow Star, Japan versus Brazil. And Suzuki again slowly makes his way to the ring. Suzuki looks ready as we await the entrance of Shadow Star. Shadow Star looks ready. Hyper Suzuki from Japan, Shadow Star from Brazil. Match 6 live. And Suzuki immediately into that high angle belly to back suplex. There's that Meteora from Shadow Star, goes into the cover. The first one he's tried to do a cover on. Snap suplex from Shadow Star. Low sliding flatliner. Shadow Star is something else. Suzuki set off the ropes. Shadow Star ducks under but eats the clothesline. Off the ropes with the splash. Now into that neck lock, raining the elbows. Standing sidekick. Shadow Star is just throwing the strikes against the striker. Pops up into the Frankensteiner now. Goes for the senton, did not get all of it. Trying to stretch out that arm on the arm bar, but Suzuki able to get out of it. Pulls himself back up. Snapmare Shadow Star down into the chin lock. Shadow Star breaks with the elbows on the way back up. Forearm to the kidney, but a back elbow in, going for the Saito, but Shadow Star flipped his way out, low belly to back, into the cover. Shadow Star now into that flatliner one more time. Suzuki, though, breaks Snap Frankensteiner. Clothesline. That's a pair from Suzuki. Catches the kick, sweeps out the leg. Blocks. Shadow Star not having it. Go behind. Sweet and sour suplex. Shadow Star now to the top rope. Corkscrew shooting star into the cover. And Suzuki able to kick out at 2.9. Didn't get all of that kick, but got a little bit of it. Suzuki flips forward into the enziguri. Turns Shadow Star over into the cover. Into the hyper combo. Suzuki trying to give it his all right now. Shadow Star ate the strikes. And a hyper driver. Cover. Leg hooked. And Hyper Suzuki picks up the victory and moves on to the finals. There was that beautiful corkscrew shooting star. Thought it was over there. But a hyper driver in the end. And Hyper Suzuki moves on to the finals. We go back, take a look at the brackets. And we see it as Dylon Chase and Hyper Suzuki in the finals of night one here. And there it is. Super Junior World Cup 2018 finals. Dylon Chase representing USA. Hyper Suzuki representing Japan. Two guys a lot of people didn't give credit for in this one. And they have now made it to the finals. Dylon Chase makes his way to the ring one more time. The Mile High Kid looks to do it here tonight, but has a tall task ahead of him. Suzuki again, hopefully not for the last time, makes his way to the ring. Bell rings, finals live. And Suzuki immediately attacks the arm. Rolls through, holds on, does it again. Suzuki in full control. Now the splash off the second. Off the ropes, goes for the kick. Chase catches, elbows the knee, goes for the slam. Suzuki not having it, buries the knee right into the sternum and a tiger bomb. And Chase just sent over the top. These two continue to fight it out on the floor. And Suzuki being introduced to the top turnbuckle. Chase looking to take advantage. Into the Dragon Sleeper, Suzuki trying to put him to sleep. Chase back up, but now on the shoulders of Suzuki. Eats that top turnbuckle off the snake eyes. Back elbow from Chase out of the corner. Another one connects with the jaw, now up onto the shoulders. Dropped into the face buster. Flips him around, snap mares him down. Chase in full control now, but violates Wizard Rule. Suzuki pops up, doesn't matter. As Chase knows what he's doing, sends him into the corner. Get a reversal, there's the double knees. Missile drop kick. Loading it up. Quarter circle forward power wave. Notice this time does not go for the hip attack. Instead, a stomp and a choke out with the knee. Chase wants to win this thing bad, and he might be on his way. Donkey kick. Waste no time. Has Suzuki hooked now. Mile high. Rolls through into the cover. And Suzuki able to kick out at 2.9. First man in this tournament to kick out of the mile high. There's a forearm from Chase, not slowing down, not letting that kick out get to him. Instead, got to keep the pressure on. Shoot Suzuki off the ropes. Spine buster. Chase slowing it down a bit, trying to take the knee out from Suzuki. No knee equals no plant for those kicks. And he knows it, goes right back to the knee, tries to jam it completely out. Now into another cover. Suzuki able to kick out at 2 yet again. Elbows right to the trapezius. Chase weakening different body parts of Suzuki before ascending to the second rope. Suzuki up, eats the axe handle. Suzuki, though, still in this thing. Jawbreaker. Right hand turns Chase around. Knees to the spine. Followed by the reverse DDT. And Suzuki violating Wizard Rule. Pulls Chase up to his feet. There's a clothesline. It's a second. Catches the kick. Sweeps the leg. Suzuki feeling it now. Second win for Hyper Suzuki. As he throws out the Hyper combo. Chase, you saw after he fell, kind of scooched himself over to the bottom rope. Might have been playing possum. There's the up kick into the cover. Caught him square on the jaw. Suzuki's still in this thing now. Chase trying to go back to those elbows and eats a stiff forearm into a hyper driver. Chase again rolling towards those ropes. Got a bad angle. And Hyper Suzuki picks up the victory. Not only for his match, but for the Super Junior World Cup Night 1 tournament. Things looking great for Chase. He would hit the combo, drop the mile high, but Suzuki would be the first man to kick out of it here. Chase would stay on him, even hit this up kick. But after this cover, he would get stuffed with a forearm. And then a hyper driver. And there was nowhere for Dylon Chase to go. And we saw the look of determination on Suzuki's face for every match as he made his way down. And he is letting it be known he is here to win the Super Junior World Cup. Step 1 complete. Now he just has to wait to see who he faces in that triple threat final. So, for all the boys and girls in the back, everybody watching around the world and in this arena here tonight, for Dylon Chase, but most importantly for your Super Junior World Cup Night 1 winner, Hyper Suzuki. I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth. B.I. Double signing off. And we will see you on Wednesday for Night 2.